Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot to do a what would normally be a quick read, but this sucker is not going to be quick, but it's going to be good. 2 oracle cards and 2 spreads. And I laid them out ahead of time because I've been doing this, you know, roll it and just kind of do it, wing it, you know, off the cuff. But then you all sit and listen to me, you know, try and look at it and see what's going on. And yeah, who wants to wait for that crap? I don't want to sit there because if I heard somebody going, well, I would be like, no. And I'd just X out. I'd be done. And I don't want you all like doing that. I want you to actually get the information. So I went ahead and laid it out ahead of time, and I'm really glad I did, because the first spread, which is right up here, starts off at the very top with the Chariot, and that is the Cancer Sun card, or it's the sign of Cancer. The Chariot card is the Cancer card in the tarot deck, so it's at the very top of the reading. And here, let me do this. I want you to see how it starts with that reading, and then I'm not trying to give you vertigo, but look and see how the other reading is the Gothic Tarot, and it's below. And okay, let me just reposition this. Is there a way I can do this so you can see something really cool? I want to show you something if I can. Damn it, I'm gonna give myself vertigo. Okay, so with the 2 spreads together, you have Ace of Wands in this one, and then I don't know if you can see the Ace of, here. Yeah, this is the Ace of Wands in the Gothic one. So Ace of Wands in Steampunk and Ace of Wands in Gothic. Both of them have the Ace of Wands. So that's, you know, starting things, getting things off the ground. So also you have the 8 of Pentacles in the first one and the 8 of Pentacles in the second one. And something I find really cool, and I gotta reposition this again because I want you to see it. In the Gothic deck, I want you to look. You have the Lovers. See how you have, you know, it looks like almost like they're getting married. You know, they're in the, it's like almost like in a wedding. See? Can you see that? All right, so here. I'm trying to do it so you can see. Anyway, long story short, here's the Lovers card. See here, I want you to take a look at the 2 people. Now, if you notice, you have them here, you have them transformed here, and you have them here taking off. So here is one of the pillars, okay? Pillars change, the other's missing, something's happened. Their home in some way, shape, or form has transformed. Okay? And see, they've transformed. They went from this to this. Okay, so this is, and I'm not saying that you and your person are gonna get ugly or anything like that. You're unattractive, but here they are traveling together. Now, it is kind of funny because she's on his back. Oh, great. My cats are going to try and make all kinds of noise. Anyway, but they're traveling together. So, you know, she's clinging to him and they're traveling together. So here they are getting married. Here they are transforming. Their home has transformed, and here they are traveling together. See? Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. The first, and I wanted to say, some of you all are dealing with a Leo because one of the oracle cards was the Strength card, and that's a Leo card. So it's telling you to have strength, and that you don't worry because you do have the strength to get through what you're going through, you know, and you've actually built up a lot of strength. It also is a call to let you know that you're probably going to find yourself snapping on somebody, because there's a lot of people out there who've probably taken your kindness as a sign of weakness, because there's a lot of idiots out there in the world who think that that kindness equals stupidity or kindness equals weakness, and it doesn't. If anything, being a jerk is easy. You know, anybody can be a bitch or an asshole. Anybody can. It doesn't take any real strength to do that. It just takes selfishness and kind of I don't know if I want to say a weak character. I don't know, however you want to put that. But it takes a lot of strength in the face of adversity to be a decent person. So you're probably going to end up snapping on somebody because they're going to test your patience, and you're going to flip out and let them know how strong you are. Don't be surprised when you find that happening. So, starting off, like I said, at the very top of this read with the Chariot card, the Cancer card. All right. So I want you to see that. All right, so the first reading is called Future Love. And and actually I'm going to put on my specs because I don't want to get this wrong. Okay, so for this, for people who are going to be dealing with a new person, because a lot of Cancers are going to be dealing with somebody new, it says your future true love is described by the Chariot card. That's someone who's strong-willed, fearless, driven, energetic. They're impressive, successful, but modest. But they also have a tendency to work against themselves. So there's that. And will the attraction be instant? Yes, it will. What will this person be like? You get the Four of Cups. So it's interesting because your future true love is somebody who's impressive, successful, modest, fearless, driven, and yet at the same time, they can be very, their life lacks excitement and happiness. They can lack the motivation to pursue happiness. So they're successful, but unhappy. They're driven, but they're just not, they're kind of negative, I guess. I hate to say it. You're going to find that. So the challenge with this person, you get the Temperance card, and the challenge is going to be lack of patience or too patient, not taking enough time to do something or taking too long to do something. So it's the Temperance card. It has to do with patience. So what's going to help? Eight of Pentacles, putting the work into it, really working on it. I think this is interesting, and I want to show you this card as I describe this situation. Okay, so it says, okay, let me pull this back so you can see it. It says, your future true love. See, Eight of Pentacles in the steampunk deck. When, where, or how will you meet? Look how this guy looks like I don't know if you can see it. He's holding a book and a pen, and he's looking at what looks like plants. Here, I'm not going to do this. I'm trying to do this so you can see. Looks like he's looking at plants, and he's writing down something, assessing something, and it almost makes me think of like a pot farm. He's looking at his plants and, just assessing their growth. So when, where, or how will you meet this person? You can meet them at a clock tower, at a market square, at a workplace, at an outdoor orchard, a winery, a farmer's market. You're waiting for a bus, train, or plane, a pot farm, a grocery store line, a flower shop. Any of those kind of places is where you're going to meet your future true love. Or your future love. I don't know if I want to say true love, because this person may not necessarily be a long-term thing. I don't know, but it's a future love. So the next spread is called, and I need this one for sure. I think a lot of Cancers need this. Can you see what it says? Get your shit together. So this one, it says, why do you feel out of sorts? You get the Wheel of Fortune. And actually, you know what? I did not sit down and assess these. Oh, damn it. I didn't assess these. So we're going to do this one on the fly. But, so why do you feel out of sorts? Well, you're at a stage in your life that's just where there's a lot going on. It's a lot. And you're achieving a lot, but it's also makes it feel like, things are just out of order, disarray. All your routines are kind of screwed up right now. But that's because you're going through a lot. You're going through a stage. And what your ego is, the next one is what your ego is sabotaging, and it's got the Lover's card. Your ego, probably, even though you may not realize it, Cancer, your ego may be sabotaging your love life. So if you may say, no, it's their ego, but trust me, it takes two to tango. So just check yourself before you wreck yourself. You basically just make sure that you don't let your ego sabotage your relationships. The root of the fear, you get the Ace of Cups, and that's starting new. And actually, you may be afraid to start a new, chapter in love. Maybe you're afraid to start with a new person. Maybe you're afraid it'll be just like the same thing as you've had before, and you don't want to deal with that again. So your reality check, or what's real, is the Eight of Pentacles. You just have to put the work into it. Just do the work. It's going to be okay. You may feel like you don't have your shit together right now, and things are out in disarray, and you don't, things are just all over the place. In my case, for example, I'll give you an example, okay? my house is currently undergoing a major remodel. So what happens when you're remodeling? You got shit everywhere, right? And it looks like hell. And it causes your routines to get out of whack. So like, you may forget to brush your teeth in the morning, like, 'cause your stuff is everywhere. You may, forget something important that you need for work. And it's just, or you may not be able to find, your clothes may be part of them here, part of them there. When you're in a remodel, things are in disarray, and it's frustrating, and it makes your thinking a little in disarray too. You can't think straight when things aren't organized, but it's temporary. The remodel won't be forever. It may feel like it, but it's not going to be forever. So in your case, there's stuff that you're going through, changes you're going through. It's not permanent, so things may be in disarray in your life right now, but it's okay. Just keep working at it. The first steps to getting on track is the Ace of Wands, and that's making the start. Just, getting started with things. That may, sometimes for Cancers, just getting started with anything is the first, the hardest thing is just to start. You may plan it, you may be thinking about it, but to actually take the steps to get started is the hardest thing. Once you're started and going, then you're good. It says how to ask for help. You get the Nine of Swords. I think negative thinking, and anxiety may be what holds you back from asking for help. Maybe you're afraid of what people will think, but it's okay. Like in my case, I had to be willing to let someone see what my house looks like, and it looked like hell, like absolute hell. I was afraid for people to see it, and I was like, I didn't want people to judge me, but you know what? Fuck it. I mean, you got to start somewhere. If you don't start, it'll never freaking get done. So there's that. And then there was one other oracle card I had for you, and it said, when I summon a spiritual connection, or it says when I cultivate, I don't know why I said summon. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. So develop your spiritual connection if you haven't already, or just keep developing it. All right, so where's the other deck? Okay, I'm gonna have to put you on hold. Do you mind holding for 1 second, because I don't know where that freaking deck is. Okay, Cancer, we had one more interruption. Hey, so I did also want to, I think if I hadn't already pointed out, these two spreads that we just did, you have the Ace of Wands twice, and you have an Ace of Cups. So technically 3 aces, even though 2 of them are the same card, or same type of card. But 3 aces, which is, beginnings, new beginnings. So it could be a new beginning in, a new relationship, new person, could be a new job, or it could be a new beginning with the same person, or something new within the same job, that kind of thing. But it's beginnings, starting something. So the person on your mind, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? They feel very nostalgic. They're feeling kind of generous. What do they think of you overall? What do they think of Cancer overall? That you're very loving, giving, compassionate. That's awesome. It's the Empress card. Okay, so what are their intentions with you? To be loving and sharing and generous and stable, and to share what they have. What are their actual actions with you? What are their actual actions with Cancer? Oh man. Oh, we have the Emperor and the Empress in this. So for a lot of Cancers, this is like a soulmate type thing, because when you have the Emperor and the Empress, or like the King and Queen of a particular suit, and plus this is one of those soulmate cards. The Six of Pentacles shows soulmate relationships also. That's interesting. Okay, so they're going to be kind of stubborn with you. Look, the Queen of Swords just popped out. But they're going to be a little stubborn and bossy. What else just popped out? The cards are just flying out of the Wheel of Fortune just popped out. All right, so what else are they going to actually do with Cancer? What are they actually going to do with you besides be stubborn and bossy? The Death card, is that huge transformation? They want to change, big changes. Not necessarily end things. Like if I saw the Tower card, I'd be like, okay, they want to end things. But they want big, they're going to do big transformation. They're going to transform things in a big way with you. So maybe, hopefully, bad habits will get transformed. Maybe they recognize their bad habits and they're going to change them. Hopefully that doesn't mean they're going to be chilly to you. Cold. What else are they going to do with Cancer? Well, could be a little manipulative. They want to manifest something. They're going to try to maybe manifest big changes. Just seeing the Emperor card there makes me wonder, though, if they're going to be a little manipulative. What else are they going to do with Cancer? Be defensive. Hopefully they're trying to defend off other suitors, or other love interests to keep them away from you, because they want you to themselves. Hopefully they're not going to be defensive to you and be all bitchy or whatever. What else are you going to do with Cancer? Be obsessive, codependent, what? I'm thinking obsessive, actually. I think it's being obsessive. And the Lover's card is in the Devil's card. But that can show obsession. What else are they going to do with Cancer? I'm going to pull one more card and then that's... I'm actually going to... Let's see here. They're going to seek justice with you. All right, so... I just want to check something with this deck. Alright, this one is a little bit new, so we're just going to see what messages come through. Let's get some type of message from your person. This is from them. Let's see what it says. Just one card. I speak with sincerity. Okay. Well, they're going to be honest with you then. They're going to be honest with you about something. What else? Okay, so who are we reading for next? We are reading for Virgo. All right. I know this is a long read, but hopefully this has give you some insight. A lot of you all are dealing with a soulmate, and I do like seeing the transformation. Where is it? Where it shows it's almost like you're in a committed relationship. Even if you're in separation right now, committed relationship, it's real love. You transform together and then you travel together. I like that. Seeing you together like that. All right, so, and then having your card, the Chariot, at the beginning of this read. I like it. All right, Cancer. Virgo is next. Love you guys, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hitting like, share, and subscribe, and donating. That is awesome. I love you guys. You're great. Thank you again for everything. All right, take care.